So the idea on this video is kind of show you how to how to join or host a server in the multiplayer for GameObjects Unity thing. You know, I'm pretty sure this kind of new, and it kind of looks like Mirror or the old Unet and ML API. So I'll show you kind of the code. So basically, I created a network manager that it's not actually a network manager. In my network manager object, I have a network manager here, but I have another one that I created just to help me create my functions of the network manager without overriding the network manager stuff. Because we kind of can't do that now, since it's a package now and it's not actually in the project. So I started by doing a reference to the network manager that I have here, making this one a singleton. You can ignore this for now. Okay, so following this UI, I have a little helper that I use to make this UI work. So basically, I have this input field, both buttons like here, and I have a function just to do the event subscribing, which is based off the previous variables. A simple validation for the IP, and okay, the methods when we actually click the buttons. So when we click host, we simply call the network manager and call the host function, which is, well, it is what it is. You host a new server, and when we click the join button, it will get the value that we have here in the input field. And I have this little class to do this because I was using Mirror, and Mirror needs a URI. So basically, this function is useless now. But it just gets the text from the input field. It basically just sends the IP here, so don't worry about this. One thing I had to do that is kind of different from Mirror is create a little function to set the IP that we are going to connect. So in Mirror, you can just go start client and pass out the IP. These I had to create a little custom function. In the set IP function, we simply send the IP as the variable, and here we get the unit transport, which is the transport that they use now, and this comes from here, from the network manager in the network config class, and getting the network transport object. So it's a little hidden. I actually wasted some good 10 minutes trying to find it. So now on set IP, we simply get this transferred, and we define the connection address to this IP. So basically this is it for actually connecting to a server. Oh, sorry, this is not here. I will build the project just to show you how it actually works. The only reason I had this network manager, this custom network manager, but I'm not inheriting it from network manager, is just to for two things actually, because we can't change the network manager right now. We can, but it's a little complicated. But and to not override any function, because I actually tried to override a function once to in the network object class, I think, and because it was getting the network manager and not my network manager. I tried to change it, but it kind of doesn't work. Okay, so let's go and test it. It's very simple, this little part, okay? This is like standard, but they don't have a little tutorial like this in the documentation for some reason. Actually, I think that they don't have it because they actually want us to use their servers, you know. Pretty sure they have some system for that. So okay, we can click on host, and we simply enter the username inputs page, and here the same thing. I'm gonna use my local IP. I tried to use localhost, but it doesn't work for some reason. So we join. Okay, fine. This UI is not working, so, and we have this little prefab that I created for the player. Currently, it only has a little player name variable, and it doesn't do much. But this I don't really have anything else to show you. So yeah, this was the Netcode for GameObjects little tutorial to join host a server. This is very basic stuff. I'll try to cover something else later, or maybe continue my experience with this, because I'm actually learning how to use this new tool that they provide. It's actually a framework, I think. So, well, this is it. Goodbye.